what they're doing is incredible. They're now 8-2. Think about this. Tampa Bay was a 6-2 football team.
Yep.
Now they're 6-3, but they were coming off a bye week. They had 2 weeks to get ready for this game, and the Patriots took it to them today.
Yeah, I thought it was, from beginning to end, I thought it was just a really good, hard-fought game, really from both teams. And you knew it was going to be like a heavyweight fight, and it would come down to the end, even to the onside kick that you thought that Tampa almost recovered, but Diggs ended up getting it. This is just a real confidence booster. You just really feel like if you're a player, like, anything's possible. We're never going to, and you also feel like any situation that we're going to be in, and this is very important, that our coach is going to find a way and we'll have an answer. Like if we're struggling on the field, if we can't figure out their offense, their defense, if we're just not mentally or emotionally in it, their coach is going to find a way. It just really is, I was just going to say comforting as a player to know that no matter what the situation is in, even before, during, or after the game, your coach has got an answer for it.
And here's what I like about Coach, okay? Coach Vrabel. He takes risks, okay? He's not afraid to go for it. Now, there was one point where he went for it on 4th and, 5?
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't like that. That one I didn't like.
Right? But for the most part, the team believes in Mike Vrabel, and Vrabel believes in this team. So he's not afraid to go for it when you're not supposed to go for it. A lot of coaches won't go for it.
Yeah, no, I know. And he basically said that in his post-game press conference when he was like, listen, no, if you can't be in the fight if you're not willing to risk something. In order to get something great, you're going to have to be willing to risk it. Put something in the middle. And listen, I played cards with him, so I know exactly what he's talking about, okay? And I won, by the way. I didn't know what I was doing. It was pure luck, okay? But I do think that is important.
Right.
I absolutely think that is important, that your team knows that, hey, listen, Dan Campbell, other coaches in the league do this. We're going to be an aggressive team. We're going to go forward on 4th down. We're not going to give anything away, and we're going to go take it from people. We're not just going to wait. And this is the mindset. We're not just going to wait for the ball to bounce our way because it's our turn. We're going to go make it happen ourselves.
How about the rookies today? Okay, Trayvon Henderson takes 2 to the house. And these guys just have pure speed. Kyle Williams, another guy who can finally he branched out.
Yep.
Had a coming out party for him, and Drake May put it right on the money, and he's able to go the distance.
The situation, the protocol has always been the same for the Patriots, and especially the Patriots, is, listen, if you get an opportunity and you make good on that opportunity, you will get another opportunity regardless of who's healthy. They will find ways to get you involved because the more options you have, the more challenging it is for the defense to, figure you out because you can't cover everybody.
Right.
And eventually someone's going to be in an advantageous matchup. And we didn't even hear anything from the tight ends today. They weren't involved. It was all receivers and backs.
Well, let me tell you something. And those receivers and backs have speed.
Yeah.
Those guys can fly. Flat out fly.
Yeah.
When you saw Williams catch the ball and all of a sudden just create some distance, it was like, see ya.
So for the receivers,
Bon voyage.
Drake May, bon voyage. That's what Kyle Williams says. Drake May gave him the opportunity to stay in stride as he was running his crossing route because he threw a perfect pass.
He did.
Perfect pass. Trayvon Henderson, if he's not touched when he hits the line of scrimmage, by the time he gets to 10 yards, he's at full speed.
Yeah, night.
So even if you think you have the angle on him, if you're a safety, you're going to be wrong. I think that you just don't realize how fast that guy is untouched coming out of the backfield.
And then you have the defense on the other side of the ball. Okay, you got Kayvon Chase on, who's just week in and week out making plays, getting to the quarterback, disrupting plays. It's fun to watch this guy, and it's, it's contagious because it's carrying over to everybody else on the defense.
And he's just really, I think you can individually pick out so many different guys, Steve, and just really just kind of shine all over them, how good they are and how consistent they are. And we didn't even talk about Landry. He's not getting any sacks, but he's doing his job. Nothing's getting outside of him. You have a lockdown corner in Gonzalez. So if you have a receiver like Mbuka, who's a rookie, who's just been lighting it up, like you don't have to worry about that. Right. Davis, you got the safety, Spillane in the middle with Milton Williams and Christian Barmore and Tonga. You're not winning up front. You're just not doing it. Over and over and over again, they dominate the line of scrimmage. They just dominate it. The way their hand, if you just watch Milton Williams, the way he comes off the line of scrimmage and when he shocks these offensive linemen with his hands, I'm surprised they don't go into cardiac arrest for the how much pressure is on their heart.
All right, there was a sequence of plays down near the goal line where Drake May on 1st and goal from the 1 killed the play.
Yeah. He sacrificed it.
He
yeah.
sacrificed
He said
the
he
play.
did it, but we think we all
he
think
said he
did
was
it.
trying to get in.
Yeah.
He took a knee on first down.
That
Correct?
was so that was a pre-planned. Hey, if this situation comes up, this is what we wanted. This is what Vrabel and Stretch and all those guys.
I've never seen somebody do that on first down at the goal line.
Hold on, it's the circumstances are worse than that. This is why it's so impressive. They're down 3 points.
Yeah, they were losing.
7. There's like no time left on the clock, and he's trying to burn time because Tampa doesn't have any timeout. So he's like, all right, I'll sacrifice one play, knowing that I have 3 more chances. Well, the second play was stuffed. The third play was stuffed, and now you're like, oh, that was a bad decision. That was terrible. And then they get the unbelievable throw and catch from
Diggs.
Drake May to Diggs. And then you go into the locker room just happy, just so happy that you pulled one over. And then you come back and then you get the touchdown from Trayvon Henderson again.
Yeah.
And now like you're really feeling like you have a nice, comfortable lead.
They scored 2 touchdowns in
3 plays. Yeah.
It was incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible. This team is so much fun to watch. And Drake May threw a bad interception. We all know that. But I like he's a gunslinger. He's throwing downfield. And the offensive line I got to give credit to because they created a pocket for May and they protected Drake May.
He is, 16 sacks, not including this game, over the last 3 games, the last 3 previous games. Much better in the pocket, much better at getting rid of the football. Offensive line did a much better job against a defense that is unbelievably aggressive with pressure.